the way the senior minister characterized the issue is if we were in government or if we were in charge. But we weren't in charge. No Labour MP spoke up in August. And he countered by saying, no, there were 6 other PAP MPs who filed a question, 1 PAP MP filed a question. It puts into perspective the ratio of how many PAP MPs there are in Parliament and how many Workers' Party MPs there are in Parliament. The ratio isn't 1:6. It's closer to 1:9. And that's something that the voters have to think about very carefully. Because even if you look at the entire slate, there are 26 candidates that the Workers' Party has put forward. If Singaporeans vote all these candidates into Parliament, the ratio is still only going to be about 2 or 3 to 9.
And also just to emphasize that the reason why we actually cast an abstention vote then is because there are also other concerns about the way this thing is handled. Like the deal was already, being publicized and being, worked on. I think the parties had certain legitimate expectations and they had been in consultation with the government authorities all this while. Okay, and then to suddenly change the law to affect a live transaction. Okay, so this business certainty-wise is actually not good for Singapore, right? And in Parliament, actually, there's a procedure for this, meaning that if a law is going to affect parties in a live transaction, the logical and actually the right thing to do is to send the bill to select committee to hear from the parties that are affected as to how this law will actually jeopardize or undermine them before we pass the law. So we had compromised on all these things. So we had to make that point. We didn't oppose the bill, but we had to abstain because we value Parliament as a check on government actions. We think that people have a right to talk to the Parliamentary Select Committee, so that's the reason.